Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to explain who's afraid of thunder.
Who's afraid of thunder? Thunder's just a lot of noise.
Before I go to the main explanation of this song, I will explain you first the thunder. What is thunder? According to Wikipedia, thunder is the sound caused by lightning. Depending on the distance from and nature of the lightning, it can range from a sharp, loud crack to a long, low rumble run type. The sudden increase in pressure and temperature from lightning produce the expansion of the air surrounding and while waiting a bolt of lightning. In turn, the expansion of the air creates a sonic shock wave, similar to a sonic boom, often referred to as a thunderclaps or peal of thunder. What caused thunder? Well, the cause of thunder had been the subject of centuries of speculation and scientific inquiry. There are three theories that I gather from the internet. These theories are Aristotle's theory, mid and 19th century theory, and 20th century theory. Okay, so I will start with the Aristotle's theories. The theory was developed in 4th century and its speculation about the thunder is caused by the collision of cloud. An often theory in the mid and end 19th century, the accepted theory is that the lightning produced a vacuum in the path it passed and thunder is caused by the movement of air which immediately filled the empty space. Then at the end of the 19th century, people thought the thunder was caused by explosion of water vapor. When water in the path of lightning was heated, another theory states that gaseous material is produced by lightning and explodes. The third theory is 20th century theory, and in this theory we agree that the thunder was caused by shock waves in the air due to the sudden thermal expansion of plasma in the lightning path. Okay, now we've entered an explanation. Who's afraid of thunder? Well, there is a phobia or fear of thunder. The name is Astraphobia. For normal people, the thunderous sounds of lightning is enough to cause fear. Especially with Astraphobia, people will be very tormented if the rain season comes accompanied by lightning. The fear of thunder and lightning is common in childhood, but when the fear persists into adulthood and causes serious psychological and physical symptoms like panic attacks, the issue becomes disorder. These are the signs of Astraphobia that I got from internet. One is panic attack that may include sweating, shaking, nausea, and crying before or during a storm. Worse physical and psychological symptoms when you are alone during a storm. Hiding under bed, in a closet, in an enclosed room, or somewhere that you perceive as safe during a storm. 4 is obsession with weather forecast to know when and where the next storm is coming. How Astraphobia treatment like? Well, there is a lot of things Astraphobia treatment like exposure therapy, CBT or cognitive behavior therapy, and medicines. I will explain it one by one. Exposure therapy in Astraphobia is to take out completely the fear from a person and to study individuals' reaction to fear. A psychological therapist tries to face the person suffering from Astraphobia to confront with a real thunderstorm if it is possible. In cognitive behavior test or CBT, the therapy is mainly focused on teaching the patient how to control its fear and panic. CBT for treating Astraphobia or fear of thunder and lightning is focused on changing the patient's talk about its fear associated with thunder. The CBT therapist will have one-on-one talking session with the patient. The patient will expose of its negative talk about thunderstorm to the therapist, who will later on try to change the negative talks about thunderstorm and patient with positive talks. In medicine, usually a psychiatrist will very rarely prescribe certain medicines in the course of treating Astraphobia, or fear of thunder and lightning are only prescribed when the phobia is very severe. The medicines that are usually prescribed for phobias are antidepressant and anti-anxiety medicines. People that live with Astraphobia are often time assessing with amounts of stress. Their fear and the ridicule they are sometimes exposed to. Fortunately, there are several ways one can cope with Astraphobia and learn how to prevent the phobia relapse in thunderstorm. One is using a calming mantra. It's a good way to cope you with Astraphobia or fear of thunder and lightning. Create a mantra that you will chant during a thunderstorm. Let that mantra be some word that makes you happy. You will not thinking anymore about your fear and how scared you are, but you will rather feel happy chanting a mantra that means a lot to you and calms you. Another way to cope with Astraphobia is by replacing negative thought patterns with positive ones. Controlled breathing exercise are excellent strategies for Astraphobia. When you practice controlled breathing exercise, you will keep your body in the state of homeostasis and you won't be prone to panic attack. You can learn a lot of controlling breathing by starting to practice yoga asanas and breathing exercise at the comfort of your home. Well, I know sometimes you feel shocked when hearing a loud thunder noise. It is reasonable, but when you can control yourself out from the thunder noise fear, that means you are phobia of thunder sound. So if you are Astraphobia, I have a message for you. Thunder is just noise. Thunder is just a noise, and the noise is same like we made with toys in childhood. So nothing to worry about, and the sound is just in period time, not forever. When the thunder comes, you just need to keep calm, and everything will be okay. To get rid of your fears when the thunderstorm comes, why just you calculate the distance of thunder so you can know where the distance of thunder is, and you don't have to worry about the lightning going to reach you. First, watch the sky for a flash of lightning. Second, count the number of seconds until you hear thunder. Third, calculate the distance from lightning in miles or kilometers. Fourth, calculate the distance for lightning in feet or miles. So that's enough for today. I hope you all understand about my explanation. See you in my another video.